Welcome to the Boston's Big Four podcast. Cast. New news about music and sports every week, sometimes.
Early in the morning, rising to the street. Light me up that cigarette and I'll strap shoes on my feet. Got to find a reason things went wrong. Got to find a reason why my money's all gone. I got a Dalmatian, I can still get high. I can play the guitar like a motherfucking riot. Dun, 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 dun. All right, we're back.
Boys. We're back. It's a boys episode.
That's
fun.
I love starting with a song.
Yeah, we usually rock out to start.
Get your juices flowing, you know?
Definitely. Creative juices.
Exactly.
What were you talking about?
Hey. Yo.
Starting off hot.
We're back,
did it.
boys.
We're back,
Boys
yeah.
episode.
We are back.
We got some things to get to. You know, it's September. Football season's here. Baseball season. We're approaching the playoffs.
Yep.
A lot going on. Bruins are in training camp. Celtics starting training camp soon. You know, we're reaching that time of year where it's going to be all four sports at once.
Best time of year.
Crazy.
Second to summer.
Yeah. Sad to see summer go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the
It was
fall.
it was a good summer.
Fall's good.
This
Fall's-
is like
fall
kind
is
of my
good.
Are
favorite
you a
time of
pumpkin
year.
spice guy?
I don't like pumpkins. I don't really like things that are too. If you add too much to a dish, I don't like it. So like pumpkin spice is one of those things. Takes over the whole thing. I like pumpkin things. Like I like pumpkin bread and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Pumpkin spice.
pumpkin
That's
pie.
not like a thing. So pie is really depends for me.
Okay.
But we'll get into this. We'll
We can
all
get into
this.
it.
Yeah, we got to.
We'll save that
Yeah.
for the Thanksgiving episode.
Yeah, I do have an update. Speaking of pies, I made the Pop-Tarts.
Oh,
you did?
okay.
I made this.
We
yeah.
talked
Alright.
about this on Turntable Teachers.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
First iteration of Pop-Tarts done.
Okay.
I will say I encountered some obstacles, and I might understand why the factory Pop-Tarts don't have that much filling by default. Long story short, the filling all kind of baked out. I put what I thought was like a lot of jelly in there, and it just went away.
It just disappears.
It like leaked out and stuff. Like it didn't
Okay.
like stay in, and then it just like dried up too. So what was in there was like basically what is normally in a Pop-Tart. And I was like, oh, that's so weird. Maybe they load it up in the factory. So Pop-Tart, I might owe you an apology. Probably not. I still think I can do it better. But you know, we'll
You
talk
can do
about
it
that
better.
stuff. And the other thing I was going to say about the pumpkin pie thing, if that pie filling is missing, like there's like a clay kind of like a texture to it. If it doesn't have that, if it's too wet, I don't like a wet pie. You know what I mean?
I'm with you.
Yeah.
But I don't want it dry.
You don't want it
There's
dry.
like a
There's a
perfect
middle
amount.
ground.
Yeah.
There's a middle ground.
So and then like
You like it
obviously
moist.
Exactly. I
moist.
like a
Moist
little
is the
correct term.
Yeah, the crust has to hold up.
Yeah.
And if the crust isn't like, if there's not a little break to it, we're getting into
A
the
little bit
weeds
of
immediately, guys. We're getting into the weeds immediately. We talked about desserts, and you guys got me revved up.
Yeah.
But I got to get my wedding bod, so I'll put a pin in that. And we won't talk about the desserts for now.
No more desserts.
Yeah. Jack's already irritated at me. I can feel it.
No, we're good.
Oh, I'm starving.
Yeah, well, we're getting all jacked up. Let's make some desserts after this, so we'll get this pod wrapped up.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, what do we want to start with? We want to start with some Red Sox talk. We want to start with some Patriots talk. I know you got something to get off your chest, and we're
so
gonna
why don't
go
we-
at it.
Why don't
You
we
wanna-
start with Patriots?
All right, you want to get right into it.
Weeds,
Well, yeah.
All right.
Sox, you know, we still got a little time before playoffs. Patriots, season's rolling now. So
Week one.
It's a short season.
It's week one.
It's week one. And
Nobody wins the Super Bowl in week one, Jack.
all right. So here's my thing.
Give me the lowdown. Give me the cliff notes, because I'm gonna be honest to you guys and the fans. I was working the MCR show. I never
Yeah.
saw the game, and I didn't really catch up on it because everyone sounded so disappointed about it. So like, give me the rundown. What happened?
It was boring.
Pat's lost.
Boring how though? Like, did it feel like we were in it at any point?
We were
first half.
winning.
First
Yeah.
half, we were up 10-7 at halftime.
Yep.
But I have
Tale as old as time.
some numbers here. We got all right. So this was fourth quarter or second half drives from the Patriots. Give me 1 second here. Where'd it go?
All right, well,
Yeah, you
while
say
you
your
pull
piece.
that
You
up.
say your piece.
All right, because Jack's going to he's going to find his stuff, and it was boring. It was definitely boring. Some of the things that I'm going to say to rebuttal you, well, I'm going to lead off with it. So
Yeah.
Oh
Go
wait,
ahead.
so hold. Can I be clear? It sounds like you're optimistic and you are not.
no, opposite.
Opposite?
No, see, but this is
Because I could
my
have swore
thing.
you
This
said
is my
long
thing.
season ahead of us.
I didn't say that we're not going to turn it around. I didn't say we're not going to have a good season. I just said based on that performance, it was the same problems as last year.
You came in
This
here and you
was
said you were going to be negative today.
Patriots second
Verbatim.
half drives.
Is that what you said?
6 plays, 36 yards, interception. 3 plays, -1 yards, punt. 3 plays, 3 yards, punt. 6 plays, 19 yards, punt. 5 plays, 16 yards, punt. That's the whole second half.
Yes.
What is there to be positive about when it comes to Drake May in crunch time? When has he made a big play for the Patriots in his how many starts now?
When did
11?
he? Do you remember the end of the game against the Titans last year at the end of the fourth quarter?
Yeah, and we lost that game. When is he?
We lost that game, but we tied that game to go into overtime because of Drake May.
I understand.
So
but at the end of the
that's
day,
a
you
big
got to
play
win
that he
games.
made.
He hasn't won. He's won 1 game out of all the games he's
You're
started.
talking about
Okay.
stats, but I feel like you look at attributes. So, like, what attributes
Okay.
do you see that you feel good about?
Yeah.
And what attributes are you seeing that you don't feel good about in the long term? You
I
start.
mean,
I'm sorry.
attributes are great, but you got to win games.
So you asked about the
but
positives.
they can be worked on.
So the first positive, Kayshon Boutte is looking more and more like a number 1 receiver.
Yeah.
He was a number 1 first round talent at LSU before Brian Kelly got there. Now, in his last, I got some stats. In his last 4 games, one be it mostly with Joe Milton, but he has, going back to last December, 5 catches, 7 targets, 95 yards, a touchdown with Drake May. 4 catches, 5 targets, 28 yards. That was against the Chargers. If you remember that game, we got waxed that game.
Yep.
Then the game with Joe Milton, he was 7 for 7 on catches and targets, 117 yards and a touchdown. Sunday, 6 for 8, 103 yards and a touchdown. Stephon Diggs is still getting healthy. And
Where were those big plays in the second half from Boutte though?
the offense
it
was
mattered.
stagnant in the second half.
Why was it stagnant though? What's the issue there?
So part of the issue is that they're still learning Josh McDaniels' offense. This isn't the second year of Josh McDaniels' offense, and there's not a bunch of guys that used to play for Josh McDaniels 4 years ago when he was here that are here to teach these younger guys. It's all new guys. They're learning a full new system. To steal Rick Pitino's line, Gerard Mayo and Alex Van Pelt are not walking through that door. I'm damn proud of that. We got Vrabel here. We got McDaniels. McDaniels' offense, if you remember back to the Patriots days, the dynasty days.
But you could say, has McDaniels done anything without Tom Brady? Similar to the Belichick argument.
I mean, you could.
Debbie Downer, dude.
He has still been a coordinator for solid offenses, for producing offenses. So I don't think it's a lack of talent. Will Campbell, 71 offensive snaps, 54 pass, 17 run. He did have two
big
bad
penalties.
Bad penalties. He gave up 1 sack and 4 total pressures.
Yep.
Who is he going against most of the game?
Who's he going against?
Max Crosby was in there all the time.
Yeah.
He was moving around the line. He was going against Max Crosby a lot. If you're going up against Max Crosby, that's a tough assignment in your first game in the NFL. He held his own. I'm not upset with him about that.
Was he going against Crosby the whole game?
Not the entire game, but there was certainly a lot of plays where they were shifting him over to that
You don't
side.
believe his arms had anything to do with this?
No.
Okay.
I mean, he played well. So
You don't think that extra inch and a half he could have caught the guy before he got to the sack?
I mean,
No,
maybe.
I'm not buying into the arms thing.
So no, I think we got a solid pick there.
No, I'm not.
Is what I'm saying. That's part of the.
I knew he was
positives
going to
that-
make mistakes week 1.
Now I'm
I
on
get
Team
that.
Jack. He's going to keep making mistakes, and his arms are going to get shorter, and it's going to be a bigger problem every week. And
So
I don't have a good.
part
feeling
of what
about
I'm
that.
saying is they're still learning this offense, right? So it's going to take a little while to gel. Stephon Diggs is still coming off an ACL injury, even though
Yep.
we didn't expect him to play week 1. He played week 1. Usually it's a full year recovery for that. Now with science and stuff, they've gotten it better, and now he's able to be back sooner. I don't think he's 100% healthy, so I think that's part of it too. He didn't play every single snap on offense.
All right, I'm back on your side. Science, I like it.
Also, you only saw Travion Henderson get a handful of carries, handful of plays.
More
What's up with
science.
that?
He's
The
going to
data.
get more plays. It was his first game in the NFL. How many rookies?
Give me the data. How many samples do we have? Not enough.
How many
Give me
rookies?
more, dude.
How many rookies do we have? Ashton Genty is an anomaly this year. They drafted him to be their number one running back. They had
Yep.
no running back. We have Ramondre.
Yep.
Ramondre kind of sucks. I'll be honest. I'm not.
Yeah, he's over the hill.
I'm not a. I mean, he's over the hill. He's only 27 years old. He's
Hey,
just.
football running backs, that's over the hill.
He's just. He's just not that guy. He's not that guy, Owen. He's not that guy.
He's not that guy.
So I expect to see this offense start really coming together and gelling
Okay.
when the Panthers come in here. Because the Panthers are not that good.
What about the Dolphins? By the time this episode comes out, we'll have one more game under our belt too.
Yeah. So
So we got the Dolphins this week.
there's two ways the Dolphins game goes. If the offensive line plays exactly like they did last week, we're gonna lose. The Dolphins don't have a great secondary. They have a healthy and a solid defensive line.
Yep.
So they can get after the quarterback.
Yep.
I also think, just going back to the quarterback, I think Drake May needs to not worry about, because they were trying to tell him not to run as much. I think they need to let the guy run a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what made him he looked great last year at times. He had one game where he had 95 rushing yards.
Yeah, let him run.
Let him run a little bit more. He looked nervous back there. He's thinking too much. And again, it's McDaniel's offense. That's not an easy offense to learn.
Yep.
So
He looked good at times though, and then
Yeah.
after he threw the pick, he kind of fell apart after that.
probably lost his confidence a little
did.
bit and started
You could see
overthinking
it.
everything. So there's going to be a learning curve with this offense. Yes, I agree with you. It was definitely a boring second half.
Yeah.
Boring most of the game. Mario Douglas could have been a little better. He had a bad drop too.
I think that was the thing that bothered me the most was the second half reminded me of last year, where it was just like we couldn't get anything going, and I didn't want to watch it.
Yeah.
Not good football.
I mean, it wasn't. It definitely wasn't. That being said, too, I think the momentum got taken out of the offense at certain times too, because, and I thought the defense played very well. Milton Williams, worth the money. Dude was a monster. Harold Landry, 2.5 sacks.
Yeah, he was good.
You know, but there were key plays, key third down, second down and longs. All of a sudden, the Raiders are getting a first down.
Yeah.
Carlton Davis blitzed on one of them. I think there was poor rotation on that. Christian Gonzalez isn't here right now.
That's big too,
You know,
obviously.
the defense will be better with Gonzalez back when Carlton Davis is a number 2 defensive back and not really on the number 1. Not that it really should have mattered against the Raiders, but
That's the thing. We're talking about Geno Smith here.
well, Geno Smith cooked us last year.
I know he's good.
Geno Smith is not Geno Smith from 7 years ago.
I know. He's gotten a lot better.
They wrote him off. He ain't right back though.
Yeah.
You know,
It's true.
That's his quote direct.
That's a great quote.
So he's not afraid to chuck the ball around. You know, they have a great tight end, Brock Bowers.
yeah, he is very good.
One of the best tight ends in the league, probably the best young tight end in the league. And Genty was solid. You know, he had almost 60 rushing yards. You know, he no slouch. I mean, but like I said, it was just key plays for the defense that extended drives for the Raiders that I think really took more momentum out of the offense. They were off the field for longer. You know,
Yeah.
it was almost like stuck in the mud. It felt like at times. So I definitely agree with you. It was boring, but I'm not hitting the panic button yet. I'm not worried. I'm not thinking about last year. They have a coach that is far more experienced, in my opinion, a lot better of a coach.
Yep.
He's led teams to the AFC Championship. He knows what it takes to win games. You know it. He won 3 Super Bowls here. So I'm not worried about the coaching this year. Last year, it was a first-year head coach, you know, and a first-year head coach that didn't really have a great coaching staff around him.
Right.
So, Vrabel got to bring his guys in.
Yeah.
I'm not hitting the panic button yet. I'm happy. I'm still excited. I still think this
I'm
team.
still excited.
I still think this team has double-digit wins. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not worried. But that being said, you asked about the Dolphins game. Like I said, if they can stifle the pass rush a bit, I don't think I just don't personally think Tua and that Mike McDaniel offense. I think it's a gadgety offense. I think it's,
You know, 2 is 7-0 against us. I learned that today.
Yeah, he's undefeated against us.
Yeah.
He was also 4-0 in season openers, but
Yeah.
he lost last week. He
Yeah,
got
got smoked.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to, and we haven't won in Miami since the Antonio Brown game in 2019. So we need a win against the Dolphins.
So
Badly.
I want to say though, it's not. Let's remember, it's not about the wins necessarily. Why are we watching this? Let's think about the recreation.
For the wins.
Wins matter for sure, but I want to remind you of something you said, dude. Remember when we were talking to Kenny Anderson?
What was that?
And you mentioned, I believe it was Kenny Anderson. You were talking about a specific Celtics season, and I'm pretty sure there were some hidden gems on that team, but the team didn't particularly go anywhere. And you said you respected anyone who watched that year.
Oh, no, that was on Turntable Teachers.
Oh,
When he asked
jeez,
me-
my bad then.
No, because I mentioned like a season that the Celtics missed the playoffs, but I
Yeah,
said
yeah,
they were
yeah.
still fun to watch. So,
So
yeah.
Is that
keep
the
this
Jordan
in mind,
Crawford
dude.
year?
But the difference, But the difference with that is there
So
was.
this is the same guy.
No.
This is the same guy saying this
I'll
stuff.
explain the difference. I'll explain the difference. The
Okay.
difference with that was there were no expectations going into that season, so anything they accomplished was overachievement.
Well,
This
you
year-
also said no expectations.
this year,
on Turntable Teachers, need
for
I
the
remind
Patriots, I said 10 wins this year. A lot of people are, which is like decent.
you? Okay. You
I
think
know.
no Super Bowl?
No, nobody is picking the Patriots to win. The
I
Super
know,
Bowl.
yeah, I know. I keep picking you on that, and I'm just like, I just
But
want to say,
yeah,
I
people
love
are
to be
saying
blissful
10, 11
optimist.
wins. So if we're going to get 10 or 11 wins, we need to improve on a lot of things that happened last week.
I also
Specifically,
believe that,
just-
yeah. But I
yeah.
just want to remind you,
Second
like,
half defense and offense.
you
They
can
need
enjoy
a-
yourself without a ring.
They need against Miami. They got to establish the run better.
Yeah.
You know, they got
Definitely.
to get some yards running, and
Yeah.
that's going to open up the passing game.
Yeah.
Because when you're one dimensional and you're only
It's easy to stop.
mediocre
Yeah.
at that one dimension that they're forcing you to do, you're not going to play great.
Right.
But like I said, Dolphins don't have a great secondary. I could kind of see it being a shootout, to be honest.
Yeah. One thing I'm scared of is the Dolphins got smoked last week, and they had like players only meetings this week and stuff. So they're gonna be ready to go. They're gonna be ready to
I just think
avenge that.
I think McDaniel ends up losing that locker room.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I see that Dolphins
Seems like
team-
it's already kind of happening.
Yeah, I see that team ending in turmoil.
Okay.
So we might get our first win in Miami this weekend.
I hope
don't know.
so. Hopefully by the time you guys hear this, we'll be 1-1, and I'll be a little less negative.
And I'll be boots on the ground when Aaron Rodgers comes into town.
Oh,
with the
you
Steelers. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
I ain't gonna miss my
He looked
ayahuasca
good.
friend.
He looked good week 1.
He does
did.
ayahuasca? I don't know about that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he
yeah. He went on an ayahuasca retreat a
Recently?
couple years ago. Yeah,
Oh, a
a
couple
couple
years
off seasons ago. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then he went to the darkness.
The darkness?
He went to the darkness for 3 days. Came out. Said, "I'm gonna go play for the Jets."
Interesting.
And that didn't work out so well.
Yeah, but now he's with the
Now he had to
Steelers.
do
Mike
ayahuasca
Tomlin and the
again.
Steelers.
Yeah.
Reset all that.
Yeah, no, he looked good last week. I was actually surprised.
4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Looked like
Might be a good fit for him.
Yeah, and he's got DK Metcalf. That'll be an interesting.
That's
game.
a weapon. You got Metcalf. You got something.
Yeah, you do. So that was our debate, Jack. So we kind of landed on similar sides of the fence.
Yeah,
I
mean,
felt like in the end,
we're both Patriots fans and we want them to win.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
one thing that bothered me this week was the pushback that I got from just saying that it looked like last season. All I said was this feels like last year. And people are like, "Oh, you're overreacting one game, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Well, I have to react to something. I can't just pretend that we didn't suck, you know." So,
Yeah, no, we
got to
definitely
talk about it.
But
talk about
at the same time, like I said, the defense. I thought the defense they just got to focus on certain plays.
Yep.
You know, the other play was Carlton Davis getting turned around. That was all on him.
Yep.
But you know, when he blitzed, that was just poor rotation. You know, touchdown in the back of the end zone, blown coverage.
Yep.
You know, there were mistakes made that are easily correctable. That I think the defense could be very good this year. And like I said, see this offense starting to roll week 4. I mean, they got like the second easiest schedule in the league. They better.
I'll ask this though: when would you start to panic? 0-2, 0-3, 0-4. When?
0-2, I would definitely be a little worried.
Yeah.
So this is what I have always heard.
No, not 0-2.
Three.
What about
3
0-3?
points? 3 points is a trend.
No,
so
not-
if we have 0-3, I would start to worry.
If they're playing the Steelers, the defense of the Steelers should theoretically. They gave up a lot of points against the Jets, but
Yeah.
that Steelers defense is
Yeah.
solid. Like that's a very good defense.
So we need to win in Miami this week.
and it's Rodgers and Metcalf.
Because if we start 0-2, if we start 0-3, that's bad.
It's
now-
bad, but
now
I'm
we're
not
on a
worried about it.
Okay.
You
I
know,
would worry at that point.
when I would start hitting the panic button is they got Carolina.
If we lose to Carolina, that's a panic button situation.
Carolina, New Orleans. Like if we're losing to those guys, then I'm probably gonna hit the panic button.
All
But,
right. Just curious.
I
I hope
mean-
we don't get there.
You know, I don't really see a Mike Vrabel team starting 0-5, 0-6.
I don't either. That would be tragic.
Yeah, I think our defense is good enough to stifle the Dolphins' offense this weekend.
Yep.
And I mean, might be a game. It could either be a track meet or it might be a game that ends fucking 13-6.
Okay.
You know, field goals galore.
Okay.
If the offense can't get anything going, I would love to see 27-10, something like that.
That would be nice. When's the last time we had like a big win? It's been a long time.
Well, we hit over in the mid-20s sometime last year a few
Yeah.
times. So
I'm trying to hit 30 again.
I would
miss
love
those
to
days.
be hitting 30s,
I miss those days.
Yeah.
Putting up 30, 35 points on people, 40 sometimes.
making it look easy. 52, 56.
Oh, man. 59 nothing against the Titans. Remember that? We're just living in the glory days now.
We'll get there, Jack. Don't worry. Don't lose your faith in Drake May just yet.
I'm not losing my faith yet. But
You
I think,
sound like you
dude,
lose.
yeah.
Yeah, you sound like you're losing
all
your
right,
faith.
I have a little less faith now than I did a week ago.
I mean, also put it to you like this: Drake May in college had like 24 starts.
Right.
Jaden Daniels had 50.
Yeah.
So game experience says a lot too. There's a reason. I know he was picked right behind Jaden Daniels. If Jaden Daniels got dropped to 3, it was whatever quarterback was at 3 was going to get taken by the Patriots.
Right.
Didn't matter who it was. Granted, if we got Jaden Daniels, we'd all be a lot happier right now.
Yeah.
That being said,
That would have been nice, yeah. It's
that
all right,
being
though.
said, it's the game experience that I'm talking about. He's got double the amount of game experience, and he played, not for nothing. We see Bill Belichick, who we'll get into shortly, down at UNC. That's not a football powerhouse.
Let's get into it.
Jaden Daniels was playing at LSU, powerhouse, college football powerhouse.
Jaden Daniels is a stud.
Should people even consider what Bill Belichick is doing right now as part of his legacy, or is this just kind of like his retirement and chill?
I mean, that's what it is in his mind.
Yeah.
But
And everyone's like, how dare this like Fortune 500 CEO go work at a donut shop?
Well-
That's like basically what everyone's saying.
Well, I put out a little thing today on Instagram and asked anyone if they had any questions for the show, or
Yeah.
topics that they think we should cover. And one of them was, Bill Belichick has officially lost it. Did he ever have it? So, and that's from a good friend of ours. I won't say the name.
That's a funny
but it's-
question.
Yeah.
say the first name. First
Nah,
name.
whatever. They don't deserve. They'll know who they are. They know who they are.
All right.
If you want it to be shouted out,
Shout you
tell
out.
us specifically if you're okay with your name being shouted out. Otherwise, privacy, baby.
Well, if it's an artist who is like a public person, I'm going to shout him out.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we got
if
some
you're
of
a
those
public
too.
person, yeah.
Shout out you, Anonymous.
Yeah, shout out you, Anonymous. The homie.
Good old
So-
no name, yeah.
You guys know who he is.
So,
Oh, it's he. Oh, shit.
so I think he definitely had it. I mean, there's too many players that he's had that have said he's such a great coach, such a genius, so smart
Yes.
about the game. So he
Yeah.
definitely had it at one time. I mean, everyone always says it's Brady or Belichick. At some point in time, whether it's 75-25, 65-35, 50-50, there's a mixture there.
But wasn't he always? He was respected as a coach before he was even like part of the NFL, right? He was.
Yes and no.
He's like lived football his whole life.
He coached for the Browns.
He did a lot, but his record without Tom Brady is below 500.
Okay,
So-
yeah, interesting.
And it's a big sample size at this point. So he's
Yeah.
never really been a winning coach without Tom Brady.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
the reason why I wanted to bring him up was because of his quotes, but going off that prompt from our lovely anonymous friend.
Yep.
Shout out to the homie No Name.
Yeah, shout out.
More like Gnome. Know me.
But yeah, I think he definitely had it.
Yeah.
But I think part of this is maybe, like you said, him starting to not care so much. I mean,
If you're in
I
his
think a lot of
position,
it
why
has.
would you care?
I think a lot of it has to do with, don't shoot the messenger, but
All right, I was about to.
Jordan,
for sure.
you know.
Yeah.
Is that the girl?
yeah,
Yeah.
she has.
Definitely a toxic situation.
Yeah,
We should
yeah.
all acknowledge that.
Oh
it's,
my god!
It's like she has full reign over everything he does. Like, not for nothing. When he was coaching here, he was dating Linda Holiday.
Yeah.
You never heard about her.
No.
Never heard a thing about her.
Except when they call their name in plays sometimes.
Yeah.
Linda.
But other than that,
that was just him yelling at her on the phone.
but you know, this woman
Who is young enough to be his granddaughter. Let's make that.
she's
let's
young
make
enough to
that
be
clear.
a student at UNC.
She's older than us. 20.
So, you know, I think there is definitely some shit going on there. So I think
yeah.
I think there is a major influence from her.
You think she's like got something on him and is able to like steer his
He's already like
reins a little
gifted her multiple properties and stuff.
I
It's-
just
the whole
feel
thing
like-
is
Oh
weird.
man, what a businesswoman! I'm so
Yeah.
jealous.
Yeah.
I want multiple properties. Give him. I don't
Well,
want to hang out with Bill Belichick.
You can go
though.
date Bill Belichick.
I don't want to. I'd rather not.
I
you
mean-
know what? Never mind.
I mean, like, she's down on the field at the North Carolina games.
Before the game.
You know, like, when
Why?
has Bill ever done anything like that? That's not Bill.
Oh,
that's not the Bill we
He
know.
was Mr. Anti-Distractions when he was
Exactly.
in New England.
Exactly.
Leave that stuff out of the stadium. Yeah.
And you know, that's just that's a toxic environment. There's
Yep.
definitely
And also, I'll say this: as a college athlete, are you gonna respect your coach less because he's dating someone who's like your age, basically? Because I would.
I don't
probably
really know.
think he's-
I don't know because everyone
What if-
comes from different like places. So.
what if it's to relate to the younger generation?
No,
of
I'm
college?
judging him. I'm judging
Oh,
him.
I judge him, and I think
yeah.
most
No.
people judge him, but I don't know. I mean, like, do all his teammates?
I'm not
care?
saying
like,
it's
I mean, do all
right.
the kid, I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
they do. I'm sure they're looking at, especially if they're not winning and he's not like
Well,
helping
yeah,
them
yeah,
get better. They're gonna be like, this is a mess.
They're like,
our
"Stop
coach is
going
dating
on
someone
dates."
our age. Like,
Yeah, that
it's
is weird.
crazy.
It's weird for sure. Yeah, I mean,
I'm
the
not
age
saying
gap's
that it's
crazy.
right. I don't like the situation, but
It just sounds.
I feel like
bottom line, it
I
sounds
feel
like
like
he's a hypocrite.
in
for it.
some cultures, to Jack's point about how his players would react, in some cultures, players would love that. You know?
Because he's still one of the boys.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
They'd be like, "Coach is one of the boys."
Sure.
Look at this zero man. He's
I mean,
able to speak to dolphins, and he
I'm
shot
not giving him
an
an
18
excuse.
on his first time playing golf.
I'm not, you know, I'm not saying it's right. Like I said, I don't like this.
No, it's not good for him.
I am a Belichick person. When I thought Kraft gave him the shit end of the stick,
Yeah.
you know, all this, and I genuinely don't. I just don't like what I'm seeing. And you know, he had these comments about, well, I'm not allowed at Gillette Stadium. I wanted to get into these.
Yeah, we got to talk about that.
And then he said basically that nobody from the Patriots is allowed down at UNC. He's hurting his players by doing that,
Right.
you know.
Oh,
the scouts.
yeah, of course. It's not about that. You're basically hurting the kids in the divorce.
Not
Yeah,
letting
that's
not letting
crazy.
scouts come in and
Yeah.
watch your players. That's crazy.
Wild.
He, you know, and for like I said, I'm a Belichickian, as they used to call him.
Can't say that anymore.
But you know, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like this, it doesn't make sense to me. I feel like it alienates all the people in New England that still had love for him, that
Yeah.
wanted to see him succeed
Yeah.
at North Carolina.
Yeah.
Now you're like, oh well, it's fuck us. Well, fuck you too. Then
Yeah, the pettiness is. I don't think pettiness when you're in a high profile position is ever a good look.
No. And the whole, acting miserable towards the media, like, well, we just need to be better on both sides of the ball. Like
That
just
seemed clever at first.
when you're winning, it's like, oh yeah, that's our coach. He doesn't give anything to the media. We love him. But now it's just like, okay, like you just lost 41-14. Stop being such an asshole.
Yeah.
Like you haven't earned that. You haven't earned that.
They won last weekend.
They did against Charlotte.
Well, I was gonna say, wasn't it like I was just gonna look up the score?
Against Charlotte, 20-3 against Charlotte.
Wow. Unranked team.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. I think they got Clemson in a couple weeks. So
Yeah, they're
It'll
gonna
be
get
interesting.
waxed.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to transition too soon, but speaking of great coaches, I consider you to be one of the greats right now, Easty.
Okay.
And I probably need some coaching on my fantasy. So if we want to put a pin in that,
All right. Yeah. Let's.
you got some screenshots. And I don't want to cap off that thought. I don't want to skip away from Belichick, but I feel like right now his legacy may be in question based on what we've been seeing.
yeah,
right?
for sure. His NFL legacy is what it is, but let's not forget he would be coaching in the NFL right now if it were up to him. Nobody offered him a job, so that hurts his legacy more than anything.
Right.
Exactly. All right. You team on the left or the right?
The left.
The left.
Yeah, so first I sent you just mine, then I realized I should show you the whole matchup. So
I mean,
Easty's
that
going
don't
to
really
coach me
matter to
through
me.
fantasy this week. You're right. I guess it doesn't matter because you're going to give me the best scenario anyways. Like, it wouldn't matter really who we were against.
Yeah. All
Unless the
right.
teams somehow had something to do with each other. But
I mean, I wish I had a chance to look at the free agents in your league because I might drop a guy or two off your bench.
how about this? Do you want to see? Real quick, or is that pain in the net?
I mean, you can pull it
me
up on your phone, show me.
Yeah.
But as of right now,
So if I'm just like on all players matchup stats, it's pretty much like all QBs up at the top. Who do you want me to just start naming names? Like we got
tell me who's the top 3 running backs available.
top 3 running backs available. Oh my god, I'm bad at sorting this shit, dude. Wait a sec. Oh, this is weird. Hold up. I'm on rankings. Top 3 running backs. I can't sort by the position right now. All right, I have Kareem Hunt.
Okay.
We got
I didn't know he was still
Kenneth
playing.
Gainwell.
Okay.
And hold on, I'm scrolling, brother. You might need to
let me
sort
see
this
that.
for me, yeah, because I'm like I don't know if I'm in the right place. The app keeps changing, guys, and this is why I need to be coached.
Breaking news: Kareem Hunt is still in the NFL.
Which is why I feel like I might be filtering that wrong. So,
No, he's
He
right.
is still in the NFL. I just didn't know.
But you want to do it by scoring.
I think that's what it was, and then I switched it. I don't know. You tell me.
Honestly, I guess.
So pretty much, I'm in a league with the homies that I work with at Fenway, and it's a pretty cutthroat league. It's actually the highest stakes of all the leagues that I'm in. I won it last year.
Oh, you did?
I won last year.
You
Yeah,
didn't even tell me, bro?
Rich.
What the
yeah,
fuck?
I might be a little bit rich.
Oh
from
my
that.
God.
Yeah. yeah.
You don't need my help, bro. You're good.
I do need your help. That's why I won last
This guy's
year.
the champ.
And I didn't get a cut.
I also want to shout out to. He's also one of the homies. He's in that league.
Somebody asked on Instagram, why you guys so handsome?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Where do you think? I mean,
So I don't know. I mean,
why?
Do we-
that was about us
yeah.
from from your story earlier.
Yeah, from an anonymous person on our story. Yeah.
Shout out
Interesting.
anonymous number 2.
Yeah, so.
Thank you, anonymous number 2.
And to be honest, I can't give you a good answer. I don't know. It's got to be genetics or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Our
Shout out.
regimen, it's magnesium, it's green tea. It's also just like hanging out.
Yeah,
Hydrogen water.
Chilling, yeah, hydrogen
Hanging
water.
with the boys
Hanging
adds
with the
years to your
boys.
life.
Wearing glasses.
That's
wearing
what
shades.
Yeah,
Yep.
shades indoors
Yep.
because
Yeah.
you got to keep those eyes safe.
Yep.
So,
Eyes have a lot to do with your overall health.
I mean, I would add DJ Giddens,
Okay.
and I would probably drop Justice Hill or Josh
right.
Palmer. Probably Josh Palmer.
Okay. All right. That's yeah.
Let me see that real quick. Hold on before
I
I,
just
tell
switched
you to
back.
do
Yeah,
that.
you tell me. We'll do it officially after this. How about that?
So I'd like to
We won't
shout
do
out.
it live.
I'd like to shout out mom and dad for the genetics for making me so handsome.
Big shout out. Big
Shout out to Dad for the haircut.
Yep.
yeah. Dude, I can't
right.
believe I was out there dropping governments a minute ago.
Yeah, you were.
You broke your own rule, dude.
Well, it's funny because I know that guy would like a shout out, but I haven't confirmed with him, so it's not worth it. So
Well, you can just cut it after his first name.
that's
or
what I'm
after
gonna
his
do.
last
That's
name.
why I put a break in there.
All right. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, you got. I mean, your receivers are solid. But
So I want to know, how do people feel about this? Because there was a year that we did not do yards after reception for receivers, and it totally fucked the
Why would
league
you
up.
not do yards after reception?
yeah, that doesn't
Didn't
make
make sense. That's what I'm saying. So it was basically just like the catch was the point. So it made receivers like not an important player. So you needed running backs.
That's awful.
Yeah.
I don't like that
It's like
at
the
all.
worst fantasy league I ever heard of.
Sounds
We
terrible.
were in it. We did it one year.
This wasn't our league. No,
It was. It was at least discussed.
No,
There was
no.
something about it.
No. They took out receptions.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember it
So
like
it wasn't PPR.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
per
we're in
reception.
half. We're in
Okay.
half point right now. Half point PPR.
Yeah, which is fine. I like that.
Okay, then that's what it was. I remember just being. I didn't. It's still that way.
It's half point PPR now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I remember. Yeah, it was like it changed a little bit where it was better because I just remember that one year, like we had really low scores. Like
Yeah.
everything was like under 100, like every game. I was like, what is happening?
So what I would do for your lineup, I would take Roma Dunze out of your flex position.
Okay.
I would put Tedero and McMillan in at your flex. And that might be all I'd do to change your starting lineup around.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to remember that because I'm not gonna do it right now. We'll finish this later.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it on the pod.
Another question from 1142. I can say his name.
Yeah.
He's been here before.
Shout out 1142.
He said, well, this isn't a question, it's a suggestion. Let's do a podcast on plant medicine. I don't know much about it.
I was gonna say I would love to consult an expert on something like that.
Yeah.
And I you may be one. I'm actually not sure. I know
think he
you've been
is.
doing like
I feel like he's into that stuff.
exploration and stuff. Because it is one of those things that there's like the ancient methods are basically plant medicine.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of modern day medicines are derived from plants and just kind of like compounded into whatever they make it into, and just convenience how everything's kind of in pills now. But like I am very curious, like what that means. Like what I'm sure he means more like alternative plant medicines, and
Whatever it is, he wants to share it with us.
All right.
Yeah.
it would be interesting.
Come on down.
It would be interesting. I definitely think like there's a lot of like muddled information in that realm. So it would be nice to clear it up.
Yeah,
You know who lives in that realm?
Who?
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, that's right. We did
Yeah,
talk about
that's
that.
right.
And you know what's so funny? I thought about that suggestion when you mentioned it, and I was like
Yeah.
not sure if we were going to touch on the plants, but that makes sense.
I mean, I like plants. Plants are cool.
Plants are very interesting.
plant guy.
I mean, yeah,
big plant
Big
guy.
plant guy.
Big plant guy.
we're all kind of alive because of plants.
Big shout out to plants.
Yeah.
Not a vegetarian or not a vegan. Just a big
No.
plant guy.
Also, fun fact, like having plants in your home, this isn't even a fun fact. This is common knowledge. Just have some plants in your home, guys. It's good. Cleans the air. Natural air filters. Gives you some oxygen.
For sure.
Might as well have it.
For
Feels
sure.
fresh. Feels clean. And they look nice.
All right.
They look nice.
Follow us for more home tips.
Yeah,
follow,
yeah,
follow
yeah.
Stainless 116.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I like it.
Moving on to the next question here.
What do we got?
We got Repeat. Shout out to Repeat.
Yeah, shout out Repeat.
617. Say that podcast. Don't say this, say that.
Say that.
He's got
he
some
said-
really cool, different like designed logos,
Stickers.
like from like TV shows, but
Yeah.
it's his logo
Toy
in different
Story. There's a
formats.
Toy Story one.
So cool, yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, I got to find out. I'm gonna give a quick shout out because he just told me who designed it
Fire.
because I thought it was cool.
But he's been worked up about
PS
this
Jake,
topic.
go follow PS_Jake to get your stuff. Whatever those designs are, he can make them.
Oh,
He's a
that's the
graphic
guy
designer.
who does it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. But no, Pete's been worked up about this topic for a while. I follow him on X, and he's always going off about this. The dumbass number rule on players in the NFL. Why is our kicker wearing number 36?
Can you explain this to me? Because I don't know about this.
So
I'm
there
out
used
of
to
the
be
loop.
there
If
used to
guys don't
be
know about that.
specific numbers for specific positions in football, and it's
Yeah, the
become,
range
like-
is right.
Yeah, it's become a lot more loose over the last few years. Where now you have linemen in the single digits, like linebackers, wide receivers, like
It's the college numbers.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you're saying there are no? He's saying the numbers don't matter anymore.
Yeah.
no. And one person who hates this is Tom Brady. Remember, he said something about it when it first happened because
Interesting.
that's how you call out the mic, like a guy in the 50s is a linebacker. A linebacker wearing number 5 just looks weird.
Yeah, and like tight ends in the 80s or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, when I was first starting football, this is just a funny anecdote. I didn't know about this, that numbers had anything to do with positions or that it really mattered when you were little.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think it did, to be honest with you. They just like gave us shirts and you picked a number. And I was a lineman. And I remember like a coach just comes up to me. He's like, "Why are you wearing a running back number?" I think I was like 36 or something.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, I got this shirt and no one told me I couldn't have it. So like, I just picked one. And then every year after that, I realized I had to pick like a number. So
Yeah.
it's interesting. I didn't know about that. And now, at the same time, I remember being like, what if I just like a number? Or what if I have, especially because I was more of a baseball guy until I started playing football. Because I started playing football in 5th grade. So up until that, like, was all Little League and all the baseball stuff. And if you're, superstition's a big thing in baseball. So what if you're like, I need that number?
Yeah.
That's my number. And,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what position you are, you just want that number. So,
It was always a thing that was like specific to football. Like that's the
Right,
one
yeah.
sport where like their
and
numbers.
I learned it then, yeah.
And yeah, seeing a kicker wear number 36, I have to agree with Pete on that. It looks weird
It does look weird
to me. I mean, imagine if you saw a quarterback wearing number 36. Like then it would be really weird.
It would definitely be really weird.
I wouldn't like that at all.
I know it's a college thing because
yeah,
like
college they've always done that. I feel like.
yeah, and
Any
I feel
numbers?
like it's the NFL trying to get rid of that no fun league moniker.
Yeah,
you
have
know,
whatever number you want.
Yeah. I mean, that being said, like Micah Parsons would look pretty sick as 51 instead of 11.
11. Yeah, see,
You know?
a lineman at number 11 just feels weird to me.
The use of the number 0, it's kind of cool.
I like Gonzalez wearing 0.
You mean like 05 or something?
0.
No, just 0.
Oh,
like
just-
Christian Gonzalez is number 0.
Could you have double zeros separate from 0?
I believe you can.
I believe you can. Yeah, in basketball you can.
That's some binary shit,
That was
baby.
Robert Parrish. Robert Parrish was 00.
It is weird. It is weird to see kickers wear such high numbers, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I know in college I see a lot of them that are like 99.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, there's something about seeing that single digit coming down and kicking a game-winning field goal.
yeah,
That I mean,
and I love a cornerback wearing like number 24 or something in the 20s.
Yep.
I feel like all the great cornerbacks had a number in the 20s.
Is that just because you're biased?
So, speaking of numbers in the 20s, because I was just going to say something, but I realized why it's not retired yet. Because I was going to say, what about retiring Ty Law's number?
I'm all for it.
But
Revis.
he might have the Michael Irvin thought process. Michael Irvin doesn't want the Cowboys to retire number 88. He wants the next guy, the next real top.
That's what
wide
they've been
receiver.
doing. Des Bryant, CeeDee Lamb,
Yep.
all 88.
So, and then you think about it, Stephon Gilmore, Darrell Revis, 24 is a big number.
Kyle Arrington.
I mean, for the most part, 24 is
Yeah.
like that's a heavy number to wear, just like 54.
Yeah.
And it's Brewski's
Brewski
number.
and Hightower. I mean, back to back,
No, yeah,
team leaders.
that was just a little joke,
Oh, yeah. Shout out to that guy.
Shout out to Tommy. But that being said, in that debate, I love me some Teddy Bruschi,
Yeah.
but I think I lean Hightower.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's
Hightower
a good
had,
debate.
Hightower had some of the most impactful plays
Yes, he did.
in the Super Bowls.
I will say I
Teddy-
can name more impactful Hightower plays than I can Brewski plays.
The biggest Brewski play I can think of is the interception.
In Miami. Or in here
Yeah.
against Miami in the snow.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the biggest one I can think of as well.
So, fun fact about that game.
But,
Although Brewski is the leading tackler in Patriots history, so
okay.
but
Well, he was on the field a lot more than Hightower. Hightower missed a lot of time.
yeah.
But he was always
had
there
a
in the
stroke
big
and came
games.
back.
Yeah, Brewski too, yeah. Hightower, yeah, he missed. It seemed like he never played a full season, but in the big games, he was always there making the big plays.
Oh yeah. But the snow game against Miami,
That was sick.
my dad had season tickets at the time, and we were gonna go. And he saw the weather in the morning. He's like, "We're not going." And I remember, I forget how old I was, but I remember we're sitting on the couch watching the game in the nice warm house instead of being out in the fucking snow. And here comes Brewski, and they're all throwing snowballs. I'm like, Dad,
That was the best.
Dad, we could have been out there fucking throwing snowballs around.
That was
See,
the best.
If you were there, you would have been like, I'm glad I went there. I was freezing my ass off, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember it forever, and it was a great memory. And here you are making fun of the cold because you just want to justify that you want to move to Florida. You mother. Dude, I'm so pissed off at you right now, man. You're kind of pissing. You're ruining the episode. But well,
No, I mean, not for nothing. I mean, I didn't want to get stuck in the snow either.
Yeah. I remember watching that game on TV, though, and seeing all the snowballs flying in the air.
I remember
That
seeing
was-
a guy sitting on a pile of snow.
Yeah.
Like
People were
there
digging out.
no
People got
seats,
there
yeah.
early to dig out their seats. Oh, man. That was.
Don't they pay you really well to empty those seats? Like,
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
it's like a good amount.
The Bills do it
The
a lot.
Bills. They
Yeah.
paid fans, I think it was like $20 an hour to come help.
I thought it was more than that.
No,
it's
I
like
think it was
it's only
$20
20.
an
I
hour.
thought it was
Yeah.
like a. I remember being
No.
like, that's a good amount of money.
I think it was $20 an hour.
I don't know. I don't know if I would have done it for 20.
20's fine, but I just remember
20
hearing the
back
number
then.
and being impressed.
20 back when that game was good money
Yeah,
back
yeah.
then.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe actually, yeah. Whenever that would have been, we were like 5 or 6.
I remember
I think
the
we were
end of
like
that
8 or
game.
10.
The last, I think it was the last drive for the Dolphins, and we had them backed up all the way at like the 1 yard line. And I think it was Jay Fiedler was the quarterback.
Yeah.
Jay Fiedler was the quarterback, and every time he dropped back into the end zone, fans were just pelting snowballs at him.
That's awesome.
Is there any rule against that? Like you're throwing.
Well, there
things,
probably
like,
wasn't back then. Now
Yeah.
there definitely is.
Yeah.
Can't throw stuff on the field.
No
Speaking of
way,
which, that
yeah.
guy who pushed Lamar Jackson last week got banned from every NFL stadium.
Did you see
What did
the
he do?
fucking? Did you see the video of him on the news?
No.
What
He
happened?
fucking wore a neck brace,
Why?
dude. He was like, "I'm sorry, Josh Allen, I love you."
I don't. I.
He's wearing a neck brace because he probably got a lawyer.
But what did he do to Lamar Jackson?
He
like, pushed-
smacked.
He pushed Lamar Jackson's head, basically.
Well,
like he was
and
walking
DeAndre
past-
Hopkins,
Yeah, and
he-
Hopkins.
This
After
is
they
not
scored-
an NFL player. This is just
No,
a
it's
guy.
a fan.
This is a fan in the
Okay.
front row.
Stand in the front row. Baltimore scored a touchdown, and they're like,
Oh, so he's
running
like
past the-
running through. Okay,
and
yeah,
he
yeah.
just like reached over and pushed Lamar Jackson's head, and Lamar Jackson like pushed him back, and luckily Lamar didn't get any.
he pushed
trouble.
the guy back, and that's why the guy's wearing a neck brace.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
But Lamar didn't get in any trouble at all, and this guy got banned from NFL stadiums.
That's
is
crazy. Well,
hilarious.
yeah. I mean, of course.
Yeah,
you
don't touch the players.
do
It's
not
that
touch.
simple.
Like, if you were at like any. I mean, it's a crazy comparison, but like anywhere. I mean, I'm trying to think of.
it's never okay
I
to
can't
touch
think of it. I was
people
gonna say
without their permission.
anybody, especially like high profile, like you're like touching like a piece of art, like almost like you wouldn't go to
Yeah,
a
and you're doing it
museum
on
and just
camera,
start
too.
touching stuff. Like this is in my way, and like
You don't
push a
want-
sculpture.
You don't
That's
want people
crazy.
You don't want people to come watch you work and fucking push you while you're at work. You know, that's
the
what
wor-
it is.
I mean,
They're at
it's
work.
for sure that, but also just the investment that these people are like to
Yeah.
the franchises and everything. It's a little more than just the assault. It's like you are put. There's more. There's a little more risk. You don't know what this guy's doing, who he is. There could be some like other motive. Like, did he put drugs on his hand? Is he trying to poison him? Like, there's all those things. And it sounds crazy to say, but like, it's also not that crazy because people do crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So.
I watched.
I'm all for a good heckling. Just
Yeah, yeah. I mean, touching a
Keep your hands to
multi-million-dollar
yourself.
player like that and
Yeah.
expecting nothing to happen is
Yeah.
weird.
You just brought me back a couple months ago. I was watching Stadium Lockdown. It was on A&E, and it's like they
is that?
filmed the security of like an NFL stadium.
okay.
Okay,
And,
must get wild in there.
Oh yeah, it was the security for the Browns, and
Oh, that must be.
I feel like
wild.
especially with NFL because you have a bunch of dudes that never like they probably played football to an extent like to high school, college, or whatever. We're never NFL people, but they're still like big dudes that feel involved
high levels of tea raging
and
through
they
that
want to,
stadium.
and they probably want to get somewhere because maybe their friend is like in that locker room and they want to talk to, just want to talk to. It's like imagine that security's got to hold those guys back like all the time.
Oh no, this is like the stands.
Oh, just the stands?
This is like the stadium
Oh,
security.
I thought you meant like I'm thinking the back and stuff. Okay,
No,
okay,
no,
okay.
no. This is like stadium security. So like,
Even
and
still,
they're
same
like,
shit. Yeah.
but they're insanely. They have a room with cameras everywhere. They're watching for people vaping. Like they spot somebody vaping, they go get them. Like, and
They don't have those everywhere.
they fucking like. Obviously there's fights at games. You know, rivalry
Lot of
games. There's, you know what, the big thing that was happening was people sitting in other people's seats.
Yeah.
But when
Well,
they
is it because the stadium's not full or they sell out?
no, the people, they'd go down and they'd say, "Let me see your tickets," and people were buying fake tickets.
Oh, so they would say that they were the right tickets.
Yeah, and like there
I've
was
seen
one.
that happen at
They would
Fenway.
think they were the right ticket.
One of the episodes, they you know say to this guy like, "Hey, whose seats are those? You know, let me see your tickets or whatever." And they're fake tickets. He goes, "I bought them online. My name is blah blah blah." So then this kid's like, "No, those are my dad's seats, and that's my dad's name." This guy, and then so the guy pulls his ID out. They both have the same name.
No way.
It was just like some crazy coincidence. The guy with the same name bought.
It's probably the only reason why it would have worked.
Well,
like you can't have different names on some of those tickets, right? It's attached. Isn't it like, for example, that guy that's banned from NFL stadiums? Like, that's how they would know because he's attached to the ticket, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or just facial recognition. I don't know. AI is kind of scary, guys.
Some stadiums probably have. I mean, Jerry Jones is a billionaire. He probably has facial recognition in a stadium.
They have it everywhere. Yeah, I mean, there was one time I saw on the security at Fenway. It'll tell you like if it thinks someone has stuff in their pockets. Like it's right there when you walk in. It's not like a secret. The TV's there. It'll put like squares on different parts of your body if it thinks like there's more than should be there. And it like I don't know. It knows, by the way, like you're walking and stuff. Like if there's more shit on you, it's it's weird.
Oh, speaking of security though, I had to
Okay.
bring up something. It's not a major thing. I just thought it was kind of cool. So I went to Morgan Wallen at Gillette Stadium.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about, but continue.
Yeah. So we're hanging out, we're tailgating, we're having a good time, whatever. We go in, and I go through the metal detector.
Fun fact: there are not metal detectors anymore.
Well, I was definitely digging something metal.
They're density detectors.
Well, I forgot I had something in my pocket.
Yeah,
Something dense.
I guess it was kind of dense, but the
a
guy.
vape will do it. Anything with a battery.
I took everything out of my pockets. And
Really?
I forgot I had this in my pocket. It was a
What?
It was a It was a round metal tin,
Oh, okay,
and it had some candy inside.
and that's fine.
It had some gummies inside.
That's all right.
That's okay.
Well, I didn't think.
They didn't like that.
No, I didn't think it was kosher to bring it into a stadium. But I literally
wrong
opened it
with
for
candy?
him. I showed him the gummies. He looked at it, saw what was written on the package, said, "Go have a good time." I was like, "All right."
Wow. Oh, I didn't realize that was okay.
Yeah,
I
that's what
thought
I'm
you were-
saying.
I thought you were gonna say, like, you don't have to even take anything out of your pockets. I thought because they have the density detector. So, like, if you don't have a weapon or like an explode, like it's looking for only the things with the types of density that could be dangerous. Like,
Oh, I don't know.
That's why they'll tell you like, it's happened to me a bunch of times. I'm at the Garden taking stuff out of my pockets. They're like, just come through, just come through, just come through. Nothing out of your pockets. Like, just move.
I went to Fenway a couple weeks ago, and they told me to take stuff out of my pocket.
Really?
Yeah. They said to hold it to your chest. Like
Yeah,
this.
chest. Okay,
Yeah.
chest is a different thing. So
Yeah.
it's
At
either,
Gillette, I had the airport thing.
but that's
you had to
like
take that
phones.
off. Yeah.
They can see your phone and wallet. So sometimes those could set it off. Like for
Yeah.
example, one time I was at I went to Disney last year and all the parks, no problem. Phone, keys, wallet, no problem. In and out all the time. Even like a water in my bag didn't set off any of those things. But downtown Disney, which I think is called Disney Springs now. It's like the public. It's not. You don't have to have a ticket to the parks. You can just go, but you still have to go through a version of Disney security. They flagged me because I think like my phone or whatever like just was too dense for like I had like my little mini backpack everyone takes like to Disney, and everything was in the backpack, and I think it was all so like close together that it just like set it off, and it didn't do that in any of the parks the whole other time. So I was like, because that's a more public place, I wonder if they like turn the sensitivity up a little bit.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Could
That's
be. Yeah.
and I bet Fenway Park does the same thing. So I don't know like exactly the technology. I just know that you can walk through with some metal. It's just not all like exactly. I don't know. And
So the
I could be
wand.
wrong. Like somebody correct me. I don't know. This is personal experience.
The wand. Isn't the wand a metal detector?
That is a metal detector.
Yeah, because he waved me
Those
down with the
two-
wand. I'm
Oh.
pretty sure I walked through a metal detector.
The two like thick poles are density detectors, and then someone
I
sitting
walked
there.
through the square.
Oh, then that was a metal detector. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Then if they're just thick like posts and those with like lights at the top, I'm pretty sure those are the density detectors, and you don't have to take anything out. And it's almost like an X-ray MRI. Like they'll say like step aside, we have to search you a little harder. Like that's, but they don't. It's not like
Oh yeah, they pulled me right aside. They're
Yeah.
like, "Sir, come back here."
But that was
And then
probably
he
'cause
waved
of
me.
the metal. Yeah,
And
the
then he's
tin
like-
sounds like is what it set it off.
He's like at my pocket, and I'm like, I don't have anything in my pocket. And then I'm like, oh wait, I'm like, I do. I was
Just a
surprised.
couple of Altoids, no big deal.
Some candy.
Yeah, just some gummies.
Yeah, no big deal.
It was a good
Anyways.
time though. Good concert. He brought Gronk out.
I saw
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that we collabed
that.
on that.
Yeah,
post.
we did.
We did. Boots
Hell
on
yeah.
the ground.
Boots on the ground.
So I want to talk about another local concert. I did mention that I was working that MCR show when the game happened, and I do regret not seeing the game, but it sounds like I didn't miss anything. MCR, dude, serious crowd.
My Chemical Romance.
Oh yeah.
I keep saying, I'm saying it like no, everyone should know. My Chemical Romance.
For all you kids out there.
They only did a couple shows. Like their tour is like maybe 10 shows. So they did like a couple per quadrant of the U.S. Like I don't think they went overseas or anything. And like full show, which might have been smart on their part because I bet people traveled to go.
Yeah.
But like they have bangers that I forgot about.
Oh, yeah. They got some hits.
I will say,
I'm trying to think of one on the top of my head, and I'm having a hard time, but I know they got some.
teenagers scare the living shit out of me.
Yeah,
That's a
there's
good one. There's also When I Was a Young Boy,
Yep.
My Father Took Me into the
The
city.
city.
I had an awesome time at that show. I was working it, but it's fun to be able to go to these shows. Fun fact, I also worked a private event last night. Weezer played. Isn't that weird?
That's awesome.
Some like corporate
I'm more
event.
of a Weezer guy
Yeah.
than a.
Yeah, and
MCR
they played a handful of covers, which I was not impressed by.
Interesting.
They almost closed on Sandman, like Metallica. I was like,
Into Sandman.
yeah,
What are-
I'm
what
like,
are we
that's
doing?
not
Yeah.
your song, and
Yeah.
don't end the night on that.
They
It was
have
like,
plenty of hits, too.
yeah, and they didn't
They have a
even
lot.
end. I forget what they ended on. I think they ended on the
On an island in the sun. You know.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what they ended on.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it was Buddy Holly.
Ooh, just like Buddy Holly.
Yeah, some fun stuff.
Okay.
But the local concerts, we're lucky, I think, like to be in and around a major city that like we get acts like that, and they're just gonna be there on like night after night. All time low was at Cisco Brewery the day before. They were just there playing at the brewery. Like it wasn't. I don't think it was a pop up show, so I don't think you had to buy tickets or anything. It was right outside Fenway Park. It's active.
My
dude.
favorite artist right now is this singer from Ohio, Michael Marchese.
Shout out.
I've been listening to his songs like nonstop for the last few months, and then he did like a secret show at Cantab Lounge in Cambridge like a couple weeks ago.
You missed?
Yeah, because they didn't. It was like this secret show thing where they didn't announce it until like an hour before.
So this is our problem because like we hear about that stuff locally because like if you are not on that person's like mailing list,
Yeah.
like I bet his fans knew the people on that
Probably.
mailing list, and we just heard about it like at the end.
Yeah.
Sorry, it looked like you were about to say something. I don't want you to forget.
Well, I was just going off of what you said about how My Chemical Romance only did a certain amount of dates.
Yeah.
Morgan Wallen did that too.
Okay.
And people traveled to
Yes.
see him. I saw a New England former NFL player. I'm not going to call him a legend or anything.
Wasn't
But
Gronk?
no, I met Dan. I met Dan Orlovsky.
Oh,
that's right. Yeah.
Dang, dude, you're famous. You're
Fucking
rich. This guy's rich.
Fucking Dan O's rich. I'll tell you that much. He was a nice guy. He was definitely a
Okay.
nice guy.
Dude, I'm curious. So this is Morgan Wallen at Gillette.
Yeah.
What were the bathrooms like?
So when I walked into the men's room when we first got
Full of ladies?
there were definitely ladies in there.
Okay.
The first thing I noticed when I opened the door, there was a guy huddled in the corner.
No.
Like literally right inside the doorway.
Peeing and pooing?
No, he was like crouched down.
Peeing and pooping.
He was crouched down in the corner, and he was just ripping the shit out of this blunt. Like just smoke everywhere.
I was picturing just a way messier situation.
but he kind of looked like
Same time.
He's crouching in the bathroom. He's just being and pooing,
coming
dude.
out of all.
but
everywhere.
he was like, it almost was like, to me, I thought he looked a little homeless.
Oh, he just built. He just
He
found
was
a
just,
little nook.
he
to
got
hang
in
out
there somehow. I don't know, but he was ripping it.
So, dude, when Morgan Wallen was at Fenway, it was the worst. I'm dead serious. The worst I've ever seen the bathrooms at Fenway. Like, unusable toilets, like, fully. But what was happening was, like, the girls' room was so long, they were just using the guys, and there weren't that many stalls. So there would just be, like, you'd go in there to piss, and there's just a line of girls, like, all the way around you, like, as you're trying to go to the... It was super weird. And then, I don't mean whatever. Like, it's not like... you get your privacy, but still, it was just like, it was interesting. And then having the stalls be completely taken up, and I saw one later, like the floor was completely covered with water, like an inch of water, like wet. You're walking around in water. And
Who knows if it's just water?
You
Exactly.
needed to call Drains by James.
And then the I've probably talked about this on here.
They give
before.
a poop about your pipes.
There was
They do Fenway.
So what I think was happening was like these girls were not. It was probably a combination because it was the guys' room. Guys were probably pissing with the seat down, so there was piss on the seat. Girls were just like going and then just like leaving toilet paper, not flushing, and then over and over on top is what I'm guessing, because it was like full of toilet paper, like all the way over to the top of the bowl. And I don't even know like what they could have possibly done to clean that. They must have literally needed a shovel, because the next morning the entire bathroom
Shoveling
completely
shit.
spotless.
They're
Looked like
shoveling
nothing had
shit.
ever happened.
Well,
but the
shout out to
bathrooms,
whoever cleaned those bathrooms.
and they were, I'm telling you, unusable the night before. I couldn't believe it, because we had 3 shows in a row of Morgan Wallen. So
Oh, wow. I didn't know
they
we did that many.
destroyed the bathrooms. And I couldn't believe it. So I bet Gillette has a little bit more capacity, so they can like handle that. But
Well, in the men's room, like, I didn't have to wait in any line ever.
Oh,
like,
really?
There was some girls in there, but like never too many. No,
That was when I went to Noah Khan at Fenway. There were no lines for the men's room. It was great.
well, so Noah, I think, had a similar thing. Whenever there's like a heavy female presence, Fenway doesn't have enough women's rooms.
they
So,
clog
like,
the
they-
shitters.
Yeah.
These ladies, man.
I just mean, well, like the truth is, for every like 3 men's rooms, there's 1 women's room.
Hey,
there's
hey.
at Fenway.
Speaking as a former
That's
drain
sexist.
cleaner,
Well, if you go down the right field concourse, there's 3 men's and 2 women's, so it's like a little more, yeah.
speaking
not
as
enough.
a former drain cleaner, it is not usually the men that clog the toilet lines.
Oh, rebuttal, ladies, sound off in the comments.
Just saying.
I thought women didn't poop. I was
yeah,
under the
lady.
impression that
Dude, we can't get into the biology.
yeah,
of
yeah.
this
You don't
stuff.
want me. You don't want them to get to know about what's down in the sewers.
oh man.
Just the only thing that goes down a toilet is toilet paper. All right.
Yeah,
Just
I mean, how many times do we have to say
Then
that?
where- then where are we putting the poop?
even
Yeah, what do I do with all this shit?
flush it down the tub.
Clip it.
But
No, never mind. Cut that.
you know, even the wipes. Don't flush the wipes because they don't break down.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah.
Only use them in public places.
Yep.
Or
Only use them
probably
at
don't
Fenway
even-
during the Morgan Wallen concert.
I think that's probably what happened.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
girls definitely bring wipes.
The
I mean,
wipes.
they got travel packs of dude wipes. Truckers got to, you know.
Facts.
You know, I used to work on the road. I worked out of a van. Sometimes you just gotta go.
Yeah, you can't be wiping dry.
No, you gotta pull over. But
You can't be wiping dry.
the Burger King rest stop ain't the comfiest place. You know,
Oh, I know the one you're talking about, probably.
95.
Oh, I was thinking the 495, 106 one, or 109.
Oh, the one at Bridgewater.
Yeah.
No, other one.
No. The other. Let's get back to the topics we wanted to cover. We asked a question on Instagram today. What should we cover? We were going to cover this anyway, probably, but shout out to Tiggy.
Shout out Tiggy.
Shout out Tiggy. Real homie, active on social media.
The homie.
Has bars. Check
Yeah.
him out.
Definitely check out Tiggy.
Official Tiggy Music. Tiggy Music Official.
Tiggy Music Official 7 on Instagram.
There's a 7 in there.
Yep.
He tricked me with that one because I didn't know. There might have been
Yeah.
a 1 through 6.
The microphone marron.
The microphone marron.
Marron.
Yeah, Maron.
Marron.
It's Madon.
Marron.
With
It's
an
like
Italian accent.
for the Madonna,
Okay.
which is like either Mary or Mary Magdalene. It's something like that. The Madonna
We'll
is
ask
supposed to
Tiggy.
be like a pure figure.
I don't sound Italian, so.
It's basically like Italian Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Like you're being like
Fair.
Madonna. It's like
Fair.
you're talking about this like motherly like figure. You know?
All right.
All right. Well, shout out to Tiggy. He asked us AL East standings and playoff picture. He wants us to touch on that. Obviously, Eastman's got his Yankees suck shirt. By the
Big
time this comes
series.
out, the series will be over, but we have a huge series this weekend at Fenway Park. Owen will be there.
Got to take 2 out of 3.
Sox
Yeah,
Yankees. Got to
Catch
take
me,
2 out of 3.
Buy something from me, and if you don't, please. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not supposed to ask. You know, don't. If you want.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
Yeah, cut that out. Cut that out. Cut that out.
But no, it should. Yeah, I agree. 2 out of 3. I'd be happy with 2 out of 3. You just got to win the series.
Yep.
It's a huge one. I'm just, we got to avoid the September collapse. Do whatever we can to avoid the September collapse.
The classic Red Sox September collapse.
2011.
Yep.
9-21 in September in 2011. I looked it up today.
So, Roman Anthony's out.
That's the biggest, probably the most significant thing that's happened since last time we talked.
Yeah.
Roman Anthony got hurt, guys. It's not good.
Yeah, his oblique, dude. I'd donate one. I don't think
Yeah.
I need that.
Yeah,
Actually,
you can
I
have
do
mine.
need it.
It ain't that great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have.
He
one of
needs it
his.
more than I do.
But, yeah, exactly.
But they said 4 to 6 weeks, which would mean what?
He could be back for playoffs.
Playoffs, like during the playoffs, probably ALCS if we make it that far.
Yeah.
One thing I don't like about that, though, I will say, is whether or not he is 100% physically
Mentally.
coming into the middle of a playoff series where you
As
are
a rookie.
expected,
As a rookie, when he's never been in that environment.
and people have
before.
high expectations, like he's a name player. Like
yeah.
it's not just he can come in and be the underdog. We expect things of him. So like,
Already, yeah.
and that's what I mean. So is he going to come in and I'd love for him to do that. I'm just saying like that's a factor he has
Huge
to
factor.
overcome.
100%.
Huge factor. Guy's coming back after not playing for 6 weeks, and all of a sudden he's thrown into the biggest situation of his life. It's like,
But he has a
lot.
huge opportunity to become a permanent Red Sox
Yeah.
fixture because right now, the energy in Fenway Park, I'm telling you guys firsthand, last season it was sad. This season, it's
yeah.
electric. People are
turf.
there. People are showing up, the real baseball fans. You can see it again. Like,
I went
I
to,
can tell with when people are trying to find their seats, like in the third inning,
Yeah.
that's an amateur game.
yeah.
Everyone's seated
Yeah.
by the bottom of the first. Like that's, it's happening now. Like people are in their seats before first pitch. That was not happening last year. So like, people
Yeah.
are there. I just want to say that. I
I
don't know.
think they
like, show
had
up
their
to
most
Fenway.
sellouts in a row since 2018
Yeah,
this year. So,
I actually didn't think we had. We only had before the season started. I think there was like opening day and then like our first Yankees game were the only 2 sellouts we knew we had.
yeah.
So there's been more.
No, this
since.
team, they had to win people over. Like,
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
weren't bought
And they've
in at the
done it.
beginning of the season. They've done it in, like you said, Roman Anthony, a lot of pressure for a guy. As soon as he got called up, within a couple weeks, it was like he was the guy.
Yeah.
He's the guy we're leaning on now.
Dude, I
So-
remember the day he
signed him
got
to a-
called up. I was walking in with like one of the senior vendors, and he's like, "Hey, Roman Anthony got called up." And to be honest, I had never heard of him, and I was like, "Oh, okay, like we'll see." I had at that point in the season, it was like I was still riding off the feeling of last season, and I'm like, "Well, who knows?" And then we got rid of Devers all at the same time, so it was like I personally I felt I probably had said this on here before, is I felt refreshed by that. And I do think like it seems more obvious than ever now that Devers was like a cinch on the team. He was kind of like holding things, and I can't remember where I've said this or not, if I'd said this on the pod or not, but like I do think that the younger members of the team that are now kind of like growing into their own version of themselves and becoming the Red Sox as we know it now, I don't think that was happening or even really starting with Devers there because he was the last of the 2018 team. So people were probably like, we have to do what the champion says. We have to do what he says. And maybe he wasn't that great of a leader. I don't know.
I don't think he really said much, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he did his job and people kind of, and maybe like through micro like communications, he might have like, acted a certain way when you made that play, and it's like, was he happy with me? And like maybe there was just this confusion, and like with that veteran that wasn't really clicking with the rest of the team that had potential, but he wasn't really willing to do that other than just be the star.
Well, he didn't
and
want
the
to play
diva.
first, and
I
I do know that he got upset when Christian Campbell offered to play first because he thought that he was showing him up because he didn't want to play first. So like stuff
But
like
it's
that.
okay. You say no, and then you go to another team, and then you're like, I'll do whatever they say. I'm
Yeah.
a team player.
No,
And you're like,
he's-
cool.
He just didn't want to be here.
Do you know how much Boston would support you if you like rode your career out? Like even if he wasn't the best, if he fostered this new team and the team was doing what they're doing now, and also had Devers, and he was a guy picking these people
I will
up.
say, if you personality stuff aside, if you added his bat to our lineup now with Roman Anthony, with all these guys,
Yeah, like it
it'd
would
be crazy.
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad, and I think it had a lot to do with his attitude. In hindsight, like we didn't know that at the time, and I'm making some calls right now. I don't know this, but I'm just saying this is how I feel.
Yeah.
From like now with this information that like has transpired. So I don't know. I have high hopes about this team, and I think that Roman Anthony has like this very unique opportunity to come back from this injury if he nurses it correctly. Comes back in the playoffs, doesn't skip a beat, keeps his head straight. He could be a legend for the Red Sox, I think.
There is something to be said too, more to your point about the mental part of the game. From rehabbing for 4 to 6 weeks, there's no minor league games right now, so there's nowhere for you to go get game experience right now. And I know we talked about this with football, but there's something about seeing live MLB pitching.
Oh yeah.
It's different. So
Real reps count.
I mean,
I'm hoping they have the type of training
But
coaches
he
though, that
is-
can maybe keep him as active as that he would need to be.
He was able to make the adjustment though from AAA pitching to Major League pitching pretty seamlessly. Like he has this like he does have that knack about him where he's just he goes beyond what you would expect from someone just coming to the minors or maybe someone just coming off of an injury. Like I feel like if anyone can do it, it's someone of his caliber.
yeah, but what I'm more saying is like you're probably gonna realistically he's gonna be hitting like 70 miles an hour batting practice coming back. Then you're gonna have, if they play the Astros, Framber Valdez, Hunter Brown.
Yeah.
Those guys throw heat and they.
I mean, he can
really
set
hope-
the cage. He can set the pitching machine to 100.
What I'm saying
Yeah.
too, and still,
I hope
that-
that the
you
is
guys
downplayed.
were baseball players. Hitting off the machine ain't hitting off a pitcher.
No,
it's
Oh,
completely
no.
different.
You know what's so funny? I would hit bombs off a machine, and I could never. My biggest flaw in baseball, I had a hard time with the live pitching. Once it became a real pitcher that knew pitches, I struggled really hard. Like I can hit it right down the middle anytime, but that got me bad.
Owen is Willie Mo Pena.
I struggled, dude. Probably I probably worse.
So, all I'm saying is there might even be a case where he's healthy enough to come back, but they don't thrust him right back.
And that depends how the games are going too. If we're up 2-0 in a series, don't rush it.
Is it possible his injury is exaggerated and he'll be healthy by that time completely, you think?
I think that's possible.
They pull a little bit of a Belichick and they're like, he's questionable for 4 to 6 weeks
Yeah.
just to kind of mind game the other
He could
teams.
be ahead of schedule. It
could
happens.
be. I would
They're
love for that
saying
to be
Jason
the case.
Tatum's ahead of schedule. It happens.
Are
it
oblique
happens
injuries
sometimes.
common? I mean, probably in pitchers, but
I don't know. I
definitely
think
in
that,
pitches.
I think that people get injured more now than ever, and I don't understand.
well, it's
know.
funny because they
is
maintain
it-
their bodies more than ever too. Because like
Yeah.
the like rotational.
Why is
playing
a
and
21-year-old getting hurt swinging a baseball bat? It's just
stuff. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think there's like I know anecdotally. I mean, obviously not being a professional athlete, like if I'm really trying to like perform at a high level, I'm straining myself a little bit, and I know that professionals kind of make that living off of straining themselves but not destroying themselves through it because their bodies can handle it typically. So like I'm wondering if maybe this is just speculation. Don't attack me here. Maybe his body just had only that much, and now he's hitting the end of it. Like he can't, you can swing that hard for till you're 23, maybe. Like I don't know, like what.
I hope not.
I'm just saying. I don't think that's the case. I'm just saying, like like some people are physical anomalies where like the way that they swing, it's like that's probably bad for your body. But when you're young and repairing yourself constantly and your body's of rubber kind of like, and then you get into those ages where you stiffen up a little bit and you're trying to swing in this way that like rocks your hips.
That's my
and
point.
Like,
my point
hurt.
is that he shouldn't be at that age where you're stiffening up, not at 21.
Yeah.
Well, I think even for the age, maybe just because to make the professionals, it's a weird point to be making right now. I acknowledge this, but like maybe to even make the professionals, you're putting your body at risk, and it just works out for some people for longer than others. You know, like I don't know, maybe
It could.
there's people that get injured in college.
The way that I'm interpreting what you're saying is like the idea that a running back only has so many hits.
Sort of, yes, and it could, exactly. There's only so many anyone can take of any given thing.
Yeah.
Throughout their life.
I just
So,
hope he's not even close to that point.
I would
yet.
love.
I mean,
yeah. No, trust me.
Yeah.
I'm just putting the idea out there.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I mean, the
and,
Red Sox hope so too. They just paid
They
him
just
a lot of
paid him
money
a lot, yeah.
for a long time.
and that would drive me crazy if they were in debt like that. But,
But the
Yeah.
only reason I was bringing up, not facing real pitching
Right.
and all that, was just to say that if he comes back, I think we need to temper expectations.
Yeah, I agree.
Because he was, I mean, like we were saying, the best player on the team.
Yeah.
In the past 3 months.
Yep.
He's not gonna come back and be that guy right away. More than likely.
Maybe. You know, you don't know. We didn't think he was going to be that good right off the bat coming up from AAA.
I thought he was.
you know what happens
Every
when
fantasy
we assume
football,
you make
or
an ass
every-
out of you and me?
Every fantasy baseball.
I knew he
league
was going to be
in,
good. I don't know if I
picked
knew
him
he was
right
going to
up.
be that good.
Oh yeah, he's the
But-
future.
I know. That's what people have been pinning him as. Marcelo Meyer was too, but he didn't do as well before he got hurt as
I thought.
Roman Anthony.
I mean, he had 4 home runs. He played very good defensively.
He played very good defensively. He did.
Maybe he's not as good. I mean, he was the number 1 overall pick. Mm-hmm. So maybe he's not that guy. But
Trust me, pal, you're not that guy.
I mean, I knew much more about Roman. I don't, as much as I love baseball, I don't always pay attention to Worcester.
Yeah.
But I knew a lot more about Roman Anthony.
I knew all
coming
about
up.
Roman Anthony. Yeah.
I knew about Marcelo Meyer.
Yeah.
Meyer, but I didn't hear as much about him. So
I heard about Meyer more like a couple years ago, I feel like. 2
when he
years
got
ago.
drafted.
When he got drafted. Then in the past year, it was all Roman Anthony, pretty much.
And the reason why we haven't heard about Marcelo is because he's injured every year.
Yeah. So that could be an issue with him.
Yeah, some people are just injury prone.
Yeah. I just hope Roman Anthony isn't.
Yeah.
But I went to the game Skeens versus Tolley a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
And we lost 4-2, but that was an electric environment, and Roman Anthony homered off his Skeens, and that was amazing. I mean,
That's awesome.
to see him do that, that's arguably the best pitcher in baseball. To see him take him deep was incredible. And Tolley had a great outing that night. That was a fun night at Fenway. I saw Owen there.
Hell yeah.
Got a
Shout
couple
out. I've
dogs.
seen you a couple times recently. When
Yep.
the doggy day, I was on doggies.
Yep.
It felt good. It was a Friday night dog night for me. Kind of a big day for Owen.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, kind of a
He
big
was,
day.
yeah, he was going hard out there.
Felt good. Yeah, dogs are a little bit of an art. I haven't perfected it yet, but
Yeah.
it's just like
You were doing it.
I'm doing it, but there's a speed that the veterans do it that I'm not quite at yet.
It's
Okay.
all right. You'll pick up the pace.
It's
Just sling
it's
those things.
it's a high speed environment.
It's a high speed environment. You also need to. It's a totally different mindset. The hot dogs. It's completely different.
Oh, you're gonna have to go back and get more.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean?
You better be ready to move.
Oh yeah. No,
I
he
just
has
want to
go-
be clear. I'd be going back anyways. So
know
the
you
types
do.
of things that I have, I'm constantly going back.
Yeah, yeah.
Hot dog. Yeah.
Shout out to Dells. Shout
Shout
out
out
to
Shout out
Dells.
Dells.
Yeah,
When
I'm
I was
usually
there.
on Dells.
We got
Dells.
to partner with Dells.
Shout out Dells Boston. Shout out Paul. He's a public figure, so that's okay.
Okay.
And also no last names. But
out
Shout
Dells.
out Paul.
Shout
yeah,
out
no,
Rhode
for real.
Island.
If anybody is in the Arlington area, I would go to the Dells flagship location. It's not. I'm sorry. Forget what I said. The flagship location is in Cranston, Rhode Island, but the Boston location is Arlington, and I don't think they have another store. I believe the Arlington location is Dells Boston.
Okay.
I'm 99.99% sure.
Okay.
Hit it up. Dells has a bunch of stuff. You might catch it in your local grocery store. They have regular lemonades. They also have the frozen lemonades. I'm giving you guys free game right now, Dells. It's really good stuff. It's super refreshing. I'd say it's probably better quality slush than Richie's. Richie's is like a thicker slush. I don't know how to explain it. It's a little different.
No, Dell's is the best.
But Dell's doesn't do the variety. Like Richie's has a blue raspberry. I don't think Dell's has a blue raspberry. And
They don't need to.
No.
they might though. They might. I know on their website I've seen like different colors, but I don't know. Like maybe when you go to the store, it's different. To be honest, I've never been to the store. I've only sold the lemon ones at Fenway, and I know we also have watermelon at Fenway.
And you be refilling them.
Oh yes,
You be
yeah,
going
10
back.
10+ trays on a hot
Sell
day.
an art.
And look, I don't want to be giving like inside baseball here, no pun intended, but like that, multiple trays will be sold in a night. I mean, there's
Bang,
30,000 people there, and there's
Love it.
25 in a tray. You think that's all I'm selling all night? Like, there's got to be a few more.
Oh, I never kept track of how many were in a tray. I mean, I don't work there, so.
There's not enough in a tray to only sell that all night. So
I don't know. I always just thought there was I thought you were carrying around like 50, so you didn't have to always keep going back. I don't know.
well, certain
I never
things
thought
like
about it. I
hot
guess.
dogs have the sternos, so they stay fresh. Like the sternos keeping them warm. Dell's, on a hot day, you got to get
It's
them
gotta
out
melt.
because
Yeah,
they
yeah,
start
yeah.
melting.
Yeah.
The lemonades, even the straight up lemonades. Is this interesting?
Yeah, this is good.
I'm with it.
The lemonades, even the straight up lemonades, will water down a little bit, like with the ice. So they like usually what we'll try to do is like make the mix stronger. So as the ice melts, it just evens out.
Okay, yeah.
So that's kind of like the technique.
All right.
That's something you got to teach the young boys because they got to prep it for you, and then you take it out, and that's, it's like like I said, no pun intended. It's inside baseball. It's interesting because like I think I'm a little slower on the hot dogs because like I haven't figured out how to do it quickly and cleanly, like because you can't touch anything as you're doing it.
Right.
So like I take a little extra time because I don't do them all the time to make sure I'm not touching anything. But
Yeah.
the guys that do it all night, they got a system.
Yeah.
And like they're slinging hot dogs, and I honestly constantly hear people like giving them praise. Like they're like, "You guys are hustling. Like, you do a great job." And I'm like, "Look, I'm doing a great job." I want to make sure. Do people know that?
I always think you do a great
Am
job.
I not
when
doing
you're
a
down.
great
You're
job?
doing a great job. You are doing a great job. I saw you hustling out there
Thanks. Yeah,
a couple
thanks,
weeks ago.
guys.
You were hustling. You were
You're always moving and grooving. Whenever
Yeah.
I see you.
It's
I
fun,
saw him.
yeah.
I saw him run out. He ran back in there, came back out. Probably less than a minute later.
Bang,
Yeah,
bang.
no, right next to where
Stocked
you
up.
guys were.
Yeah.
I just ran out, and there was a group that wanted 4. I sold them.
We
4.
were waiting on ours too, and we were like, "Where's he going?" Oh, he's getting
Yeah,
more.
well, that's the problem with hot dogs because people want you. So
Yeah.
you're like, I'm all out. I got to come back, and they're like, get back here, and you're like, I'm out. I'm coming back. I'll be right
let's
back.
not be losing our minds over hot dogs. It's all right.
Yeah, exactly. No, well, it's funny because people think you don't hear them, and I'll point at them. I'm like, 1 sec, and they're
Yeah.
like, wait. I'm like, I'm not ignoring you. I swear to God, I said I'll be right back. This is the sign that I'm coming back.
Yeah.
If I'm getting another round.
This also means home run.
Yeah, well, not in my context, but
Okay.
I'm not.
Well,
This
it
is
could.
another thing I
It
will
could.
say.
You work it
No,
up.
home run for me is. Bum, 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 bum,
Is that what you
bum,
do?
Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, because they.
Do you
they-
ever, when you hear the crowd like roar, do you turn around and look at the field, or are you just locked?
If
in
the
whole
crowd
time?
roars and they play the music, that's when we score. You go like this.
Oh,
is-
okay. That's what they tell you to do. Is that like?
No, this is just what we do.
Oh, okay.
It's the
Nice.
game, dude. It's the game. I don't know
Alright.
how else to tell you this. I thought
Alright.
you'd been to one.
I've been to a few. I've been to a few.
It's just what the vendors do when we score. We all go like this.
Oh, okay.
Also, if you hear like someone's walk-up song, you might catch me doing a couple tricep pushes.
Who has the best
Okay.
walk-up
I've
song?
been. I think Jaron Duran's is pretty fun.
Which one is it?
I can't remember
Okay.
the
I
I'll
trust
know
that he
when
has a good one.
hear
I
it.
think his used to be Carnival.
It's like that's
Okay.
the only way I can describe it. It's
right.
like bars, maybe in a foreign language. I can't really.
Okay,
like, acknowledge-
interesting.
I don't know what it is,
Interesting.
Alright.
but it's like a hard beat, and I'm pretty sure it's Jared Duran.
I'm always interested to hear
Jaron
people's
Duran.
walk-up songs. That's a fun topic we can do another
Dude,
time.
when David Ortiz had fuck up some commas, I didn't know how to look up the song because I couldn't hear the words they were saying.
Yeah.
So I was like Googling like, what is David Ortiz's walk up song 2018? And
Yes.
like it actually it's listed. If you want to find everyone's walk up songs, they're out there.
Oh,
That-
definitely.
yeah, they're out there.
I
I remember going to a game when I was like 8 years old, and Manny Ramirez's walk-up song was "Ready or Not" by the Fugees.
Oh, somebody's got
And
walk
that
up
was
song
the
was
first time I heard
Gasolina.
that. Oh, that's a popular one. I feel like.
I feel
That
like
was
that's
sick.
Narvaez. When I was there, I think that might have been Narvaez.
Would it have been like 2008 or something like that? It was a while ago.
Oh, I thought you meant this year.
Someone might also have Gasolina
Because
now.
I thought
feel like
somebody
that's
had
always been a
Gasolina
popular
now.
one.
It's a hot song, dude.
It
I
is.
love
It is.
Gasolina.
It is.
Ooh, man, that got me going back in the day and it gets me going now.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
la gasolina.
if someone comes up and Gasoline is their walk-up song, back it up. Back it up. All the way to the fence.
It's so funny because that's also like in Bench Warmers. You ever seen the movie Bench Warmers?
Oh, yeah.
When that guy that's like, I am 12, they start playing Gasolina when he's on his montage. That's so funny. So I want to admit this, and you guys know this. I'm usually working at Fenway. So like you said, if something happens during the game, like I typically know like a big event happened, but I'm not like that inside the park home run, or was it inside the park 3-run homer?
Yeah, Jaron Duran. Like, what happened with that? Did you know that was going on?
I'm in the middle of like selling one, and the guy that I'm selling to was like, ah!
Yeah.
And I'm just like holding like his change, like I'm like, it's like I'm still kind of focused on this, and I was like, something's happening clearly, and I knew,
And that was a
big deal.
long
Like,
one too. Like inside the park
Yeah.
home run is like a gradual roar that just
Yeah.
gets louder and louder and louder.
And like
yeah.
2 minutes later, he's like, "Oh, thanks." And I'm like, "Yeah, no, keep it." Anyways, I mean, no, it's just it's funny because I'm not always locked in on like what's happening. So many
Yeah.
times I come home and people are like, "What's the score? Like, how are the Sox doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, I kind of just left. Like, I usually leave around the 7th inning, and I don't know like if the game's over. Or
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll leave at the end of the game, but I hate leaving with the crowd. It's a
yeah.
huge pain.
If you can avoid the crowd, definitely. I get that.
But yeah, no, I've been like I said, just from like a surface level, you can feel the energy at the park changing. Like
Oh, yeah.
before the game, there's a crowd. There are people sitting down. Like there's more movement. Like
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't happening last year. Last year, I remember being many times like, yikes, like nobody's here. Like
Yeah,
are
it was
we
getting
even,
kind of
like,
embarrassing.
Yeah, are we even going to be able to work? Like there's
Yeah.
not really enough people to even sell to. And then they'd fill in slowly but surely, like 3rd inning, 4th inning. But now, like I've been saying, they're here. So it's, I'm excited for the Red Sox. And
Yeah.
this could age badly, but we have a week. So
Well-
fingers crossed.
Yeah, we just need to get into the playoffs. I need some October baseball in my life.
Don't let us win.
I know.
Don't let us
Don't
win
let us
one.
win. Yeah,
Right?
that's right.
Wait, no, hold on. Sorry, explain this to me because I thought we were in contention for the AL East. So are we not?
We are. No, we are. But that's
we
just
want
the
the wild
classic.
card instead.
No. Let us just win one is Kevin
That's a Kevin
Millar.
Millar saying.
Oh, I'm so
when
sorry.
when we were
I
down
heard
3-0
you
to
say-
the Yankees.
I thought you were saying like don't win one or something. I heard something different.
No, yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
No, we want the AL East.
We want the
Bring
Of
the
AL.
course,
pennant
yeah, no,
home.
well, by the way, a little selfishly, we can make the playoffs and not work a home game, and I want to work a playoff home game.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah.
I that's what I want.
In your
So-
experiences, because you've worked through some playoff home games.
Oh yeah.
I have.
Owens,
Last one
Owens
was
a
in
2-time
2021.
World Series champion.
It's
What,
actually true. I have been to multiple World Series. Yeah,
You should
Do
get a
you
ring.
stay for the World Series? Like
I saw 2013's final pitch, but they didn't have the final pitch in 2018. It wasn't home.
That was on
Yeah.
the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so, but you were there. You stayed.
I
for
was
those.
there in
Oh,
2013,
hell
yeah.
That's awesome.
I love that.
That was
Boots
pretty
on the
cool.
ground.
Yeah. I left though because there was like a lot of threats of like if you were part of that crowd outside. Because I went to school nearby too.
Yeah.
So they were like, don't be there. The Red Sox were like, if you're an employee, don't be there. Like all the people climbing the poles and stuff after. So I just like left right after I did.
Yeah.
But I was there for the end of it.
So, have you guys, just speaking of Red Sox and just getting out of there, have you ever seen the thing? I saw it on TikTok about Dennis Drinkwater.
No.
No. I know who he is.
Should I Google this?
So
Is it
Dennis
worth
Drinkwater
Googling, or
is
am I getting it on a list?
he's the owner of Giant Glass.
Yeah, and he's always behind the plate.
Yep, he's the Red Sox. When Giant Glass became a huge sponsor, they said you can pick whatever seat in the park. That's your seat.
That's so
Gave
funny.
him
There's
2
a
seats.
there's a Reddit thread from 5 months ago. Who is the blonde guy that sits in the first row behind home?
That's him.
So he always wears headphones, and he listens to the games.
Is that how he knows what's going to happen before it happens?
No, he sees it right in front of his face before it happens.
No, but he's always the first guy up.
Yeah, because he's seen so
reads
many
too far
things.
into it,
yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
He's the first guy up. But so in this video, there were key games
I think
that He is the first one to leave the stadium. He
Yeah.
does not sit in traffic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
October 15th, 2023. Dennis Drinkwater, the greatest beat the traffic guy of all time.
Yes, yes.
That's awesome.
Manny's walk off.
Oh, he was out of there.
He was gone.
Yeah.
Ortiz's over
Yeah.
the bullpen.
Yeah.
Torrey Hunter
Yeah.
gone
Yeah.
before Ortiz was even out of the box, dude.
He was out of there.
You know
He
what's
was
funny
gone.
though? Like, there's ways to get out of there without hitting that traffic like that. Like, you don't
Yeah.
have to get on. Don't get in your Uber on Boylston. Walk a block. Like, what is your big deal? Like,
I park at Museum of Fine
don't
Arts.
tell. Actually, cut this out. Cut this out. Cut this out.
Yeah, I'm not giving away my
No,
parking
no.
spot.
A lot of people do park at the museum. That's not like a.
That yeah,
I'm not giving away mine.
thing,
I
yeah.
got a secret one.
Yeah, I don't.
We all have
I
secret
don't care.
spots, yeah. And I'm just saying that, like, if you, even if you're catching an Uber, like, don't call the Uber to Boylston. Like, just go to a parallel street and call it, because that's like everybody's on Boylston. People are walking in the bike lanes. Like, people are walking on the street. Just go somewhere else, like a street over, anywhere else. Like, it's you'll get an Uber so much easier, and the path out is easier. If you're going to the place that everyone's going, yeah, there's gonna be traffic. Just don't go there.
Exactly.
And you might hit a couple lights on the way out, but you know, you went to the game, so what else do you expect?
Right.
I mean, Bean Shooter had the best parking spot.
Yeah. Did you talk about that on here? Did we talk about this?
I don't think so. I don't know.
It was opening day, right?
Yeah, opening day,
Yeah.
he parked like in a no parking zone, and he put a cone in front of it,
Of course.
Oh,
and he didn't get a ticket. He made it look like
There
it
you
was
go.
like he was in a work zone or something. He put cones around
he
it.
kind of has like a work truck, though, doesn't he?
I think he's got commercial plates, so he's probably
Okay.
Oh, well, there
that's
you
why
go.
he gets away with it.
There
I
you
was
go.
gonna say, people see commercial plates in a cone and they're like, I'd rather not.
When I worked for Drain Shooter, I could always park at BU because we worked at BU.
Oh, yeah.
and I could just
bleep,
walk right over.
bleep BU, mark that. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I was in a work van, so people just always thought I was working there.
Bleep van, mark that.
Bleep Drain Shooter. I think it's time to bring this
Yeah,
carousel
no, I think
home,
we should.
gentlemen.
I think we should.
We had some serious Red Sox talk. I think
Yeah,
that
we
was,
did.
That was just about
Good
all
Sox
we had
talk.
to talk about today.
Yeah, and I appreciate you guys. You know,
Yeah,
I
thanks for
appreciate
coming
a
on, sir.
healthy debate.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Hey, let's go Pats. Hopefully by the time this comes out, we're 1-1.
Yep, I'm there with you. But
I'm
like I
optimistic.
said, week 4, that's when we're really gonna start get rolling.
Okay.
And I don't know, this might not be official, but I just want to maybe put the seed out there. Every other week, recap and then a prediction throughout the season. Because right
For-
now we're doing that. Like, what do we
Yeah.
think is going to happen next week with the Patriots? And we're
Next
recapping
week.
last week, so
You talking about
like
this
like
week?
the game that's
Dolphins?
going to happen that we haven't played yet.
Yeah.
That this will air right after.
Oh, you want us to give
prediction
picks
right now?
right now?
We'll give a prediction, and we already talked about the first week.
Yeah.
So then in 2 more weeks, we will recap and then predict the next week.
Okay.
Okay.
That's, I mean, I don't know. We'll
Yeah,
figure
no,
it
no,
out,
no.
yeah.
I get
I'll
what
give
you're
my
saying.
prediction right now.
All right, let's go.
I'm going 30-27 Pats.
Oh wow!
We're hitting a 30 piece for the first time in a long time.
All right.
I think it's staying low scoring relatively. I think we're talking 21-7.
Okay. Ooh, all right. The prognosticator.
I think last year I was the negative guy. I was negative about every game
Were you?
last year. Yeah.
Okay.
I was negative about every game last year. So we're turning a new leaf this year. 24-10.
24 was originally in my head, and I
Tats.
switched it to
Tats.
21.
All right.
Of course, Pats, dude.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have to say that, though. That's wicked annoying. We have to
Well,
talk about
I'm
how
just saying.
if people think that we're not rooting for our own team, I'm going to flip them.
Picking against them doesn't mean you're not rooting for them, though. It
Yeah,
just means
sometimes you just got to be
sometimes-
realistic.
Sometimes you got to be realistic.
Yeah, but Jack, what if I told you that I didn't think you could
Do you think
do
the
it?
Pats are going to win the Super Bowl?
But what if I looked you dead in the eyes and said,
Owen thinks the
I didn't-
Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl. That's
All
what
right.
he's saying.
I would
hold
like
on.
the Patriots to win the Super Bowl, yes.
Hold on. So, Owen, if the Patriots theoretically went 0-15,
If I looked you dead in the eye and said, you can't do it,
if the
Doesn't that make you
Patriots
feel bad, dude?
If the Patriots theoretically went 0-15, would you? And they were playing the best team in the league. The other team was 15-0.
if I said, yo, my boy fails and I think he's going to fail today, Would that give you any confidence, and do you think maybe I'm putting negative energy out into the universe?
I'm just asking. Would you
Wait, sorry. Rephrase the question. I wasn't listening.
if the Patriots were the worst team in the league and they
Okay.
were facing the best team in the league,
I'd be optimistic that we would underdog them. Yeah.
you would. David
Yes.
versus Goliath.
Yes, dude. This is
okay.
who I am. I'm all about the underdog, dude. If you think that I can't, I can.
Okay.
And if you think I'm out, I'm coming back.
Preach.
Fuck you, dude.
Talk to him.
So you're picking the Pats to win the Super Bowl.
I'm picking the Pats for everything. I'm picking the Red Sox for everything. I'm picking the Celtics
All right.
for everything.
Pats
I
to
don't
win the
care,
Super
dude.
Bowl.
All right.
Owen
This is what
said
I'm
it.
saying. Like, blissful. It doesn't have to be off the data or what's actually happening. It's just what I think is real. It's
Okay.
just
All
what I want, dude.
All right. Well, we'll see you in February.
We
Let's go
appreciate-
Pats.
I'm getting fired up about it. But yeah, anyways,
I
yeah,
love
thanks
it.
thanks for joining, guys. Boston's Big Podcast. It's a good 73 degrees, 51 humidity, and we're signing off. Thanks, guys.
All right, let's go.
Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe
Like-
to the YouTube.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Like and
Like,
subscribe.
comment. Stainless 116. BB4J Bods. Easty the Muscle.
Live from Stainless Studios.
Bang, bang.
Austin's Big Bond.
It's
Yeah,
Richie
you.
Piff.